All right, good afternoon, gang. I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm going to jump right on into this so you can get back to enjoying your Sunday. So I only got about four here, two futures and two equities, but nonetheless, I still like them all that way. So first one, you guys, that I'm looking at here is going to be ZN, which is the 10-year treasury note. You can see here on the 10x bars that we're pretty much sideways. Okay, weekly has been consolidating. Our daily charts, we're in the yellow. That's, momentum is nothing's there. It's just sideways. So I want to do a really wide strangle on this one. Take advantage of this sideways action. Okay, so with ZN, that's going to be 47 days out. So in Tasty Trade, that's July 23rd. Okay, 47 days. I'm going to do this one naked. And so I want to sell the 129 puts. And I want to sell the 135.5 calls. It's going to lean it slightly long. Okay, but ultimately still give a lot of wiggle room here. Over 90% probability. I want to try to get the 08, which is equal to about $125. And current buying power at the time is about 730, so not too bad. Defining it, it's hard to really tell, I'll be honest here, because markets are closed even for the futures right now, so the spreads are a little off. Some of them are a little wide. You can see here the 130s are really wide. So if I was to do it, I would probably look, let's see, 1.5 look, and out to go 1.5, fairly tight. It's actually not too bad, and I might even consider this an iron condor past expected move. 74 pops, so you could see here that it came in by almost 20%, but you do get about $200 in credit. Okay, and your buying power is only 450. You do have a max loss, which is about $1,300, so the buying power comes in a little bit, but your pop goes down quite a bit here on that one. Okay, but you do get more credit as well, okay, because you are getting closer to the money, but I will take less credit for a higher pop. All right, however, that one 134, 135.5 on the call side, and the that one, yeah, no, shoot, I think that was it, right? Yeah, the 130.5 and the 129s going to give you about 230 bucks in credit. Okay, so there's a little bit of difference, but it drops your pop substantially there. All right. Oh, actually, I think that's only half. There it is, right there. We go. 128, right? Oh my gosh. There you go. $1.50, the 129s. Man, my math is off today. So 70 pop for the iron condor, which isn't bad. You do get more in credit, and you do have a max loss, and the buying power is cheaper. However, said you lose that probability of success by quite a bit. So 129s, 135, 35.5s are really nice. Okay. Next one that I'm looking at is going to be some wheat futures here. Okay, so that's /ZW. As you can see here, wheat's been pretty good, right? A lot of consolidation, a lot of crazy run during that volatile time. We pulled back, we held, and now we're kind of holding that 50 moving average and pushing back up. So I'm looking to do a vertical spread below the 200 day here. Okay, so on wheat, it's gonna be July 23rd, which is 47 days out, and it's gonna be, I want to sell the 615 put and buy the 585s. So this is a fairly wide vertical spread. It's going to give about 4.625 in credit, which equals about $230. It defines you, and buying power is only about 325 bucks, while giving almost an 80 pop. Really, really good odds for this vertical spread. Okay, you can go even closer if you want. Usually do like a 30 delta on a typical vertical spread, but I want to be below the 200 day because agriculturals have been a little volatile lately, so I want to give myself a lot more wiggle room. Okay. Now the next one that I'm looking at is going to be McDonald's here, and I'm going to throw a little bit in a loop, but I'm looking at debit spread because McDonald's just isn't that much IV to get anything reasonable. So as you can see here, McDonald's has been running up lately. We pulled back and consolidated, held that 50. We now have a nice little squeeze coming on. You see it's been pushing up a lot here, so I want to do a debit spread and look for a run back to those all-time highs. So with McDonald's, okay, July still, 40 days out. So the July monthly, right at the money. I want to buy the 230 calls, sell those 240 puts. If I can get $5 or less for it, that'll be great because it is a 50-50 shot here. So I don't really want to pay more than $5 for it. But if I can get less than that, great. All right, and I'll be looking for about 25%, maybe 30 on this vertical. Okay. And then lastly here, guys, to get some financials, is I want to put on Visa. Visa's been doing a nice run up here, pulls back, consolidates. Now we got a nice little squeeze going on it again. Actually, the early entry chart is a lot better. So as you can see, yeah, we got a nice squeeze. We got our pro signals. We're above the moving averages. Got a nice light blue bar. So that momentum's coming in. I'm going to shoot for an all-time high retest. So on Visa, okay, it's a little low on IVR. I'm going to admit on that one. But I like it long, so I'm okay with taking it as a credit spread versus a debit spread. I want to go ahead and sell in July the 225 puts and buy those 220s behind it. If I can get anywhere from $1.30 or more in credit, I'll be happy. It's a 35 delta, so a little bit slightly deeper in the money. Not in the money, closer to the money. But 35 delta, I'm fine with. I like where that's at, the 225. You know, that still keeps me pretty much right at the 50-day moving average. I mean, I wanted to be down here, just not enough credit to do it. So the 225 is right at this 50-day moving average. A lot of support to work through on the downside, so still like it long. Okay. So again, as I said, if I can get $1.30 or more, I'll be happy. It's a 63 pop, 80p 50, really good odds for a vertical, you know, and you're defined. So that's it, you guys. Short little watch list for you. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and keep an eye on the your email. I'm going to be sending out a little bit of a newsletter later this week. News coming up. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully one day to see you in chat.